So what's going on, everybody? How's life? Treating you right? Yeah. Sunday at work. Trying to warm up, If you ever never worked in a data center, let me explain something to you. Data center can get anywhere from 35 to 45 degrees year round. So it's kind of chilly, so I'm trying to absorb, the heat and go back in and then put on my winter clothes. It get kind of cold in there. But I digress. The video I'm doing today is because I finally got a chance to play Street Fighter 5 beta. It was getting kind of rough right there, man, for a minute, because I really want to play Street Fighter 5. Haven't been to CEO, haven't been to Evo, haven't been to the tournaments where Street Fighter 5 was located to beta test. I had a perfectly good day off. Originally when it was supposed to come to Six Flags, it was supposed to be at Six Flags, and I originally was supposed to be there on my day off and play it for at least about 18 hours or 12 hours or whatever, what have you. Then they switched the day, Capcom did, with Six Flags, so I didn't get a chance to go to Six Flags to play it. And then E3, didn't get a chance to play it because I didn't go to E3, so this was my opportunity to finally play Street Fighter 5. First day, could not get on the beta at all. No, correction. I got on the beta, picked Ryu, did like 2 combos, and it got kicked off on Thursday. So that was a span of 30 seconds on the beta. 30. Wow. So Thursday night, could not play at all. Normally I'm off Thursday, Fridays, and Saturdays. So this Friday, I had to work midnights. I had to cover, and this is the first time I worked midnights in God knows when. And then when Capcom was like, oh, we're going to reopen the beta from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock in the morning, I was pissed. I was like, oh, I'm not going to play it. I would never play this game. Come on. So then yesterday, me and the wife was like, she was like, we had a previous engagement, and then it was like around 12. We got out like around 12:40, 12:50 in the afternoon. Then I look, we was about to go get something to eat. Then I look on their event hubs, and it was like, yeah, they're starting the beta at 1 o'clock. And I was like, oh, it's 12:55. I told my wife, I was like, look, let's just pick something to eat and go back home. So we pick up something to eat, go back home. I tried to get on the beta for the next hour and a half. I'm watching Maximilian stream. He's on stream playing it. Then I watched, then people saying Justin's in the beta. Justin got kicked out the beta. Justin got back in the beta. And I'm getting pissed. I'm like, why does everybody in the West Coast keep getting on the damn beta? And meanwhile, people down south ain't getting on the beta. I'm looking at Long Island Joe. Long Island Joe looked like he was about to throw up. Long Island Joe stream, he was like, I'm sick of this. He went to bed and went to sleep until he got in the beta. Then when he got in the beta, I was like, oh man, I can't get in the beta. Then I went to Valle stream. Valle playing the game, and I'm sitting here, I'm like, man, what the, I'm about to cuss. I'm like, what the hell, man? I ain't in the beta. Everybody else playing this beta. I was like, you know what, mother. Then I got into the beta. So then I got in the beta. I stayed in the beta for a good 2 hours before I got kicked out. What I noticed, I got plenty of fight money. My banner changed. I went from beta test participant, the title. You know how in Street Fighter 4 you got the title. If you level up your player stats, it'll change from a blue title that says beta test participant to a green banner with a duck on it saying beta test beginner. And now I got a red banner that says beta test fighter, and it's red, and it got the V trigger symbol, and then it got Ryu doing an uppercut. So I'm the only one online that I seen that got that banner. So I'm not trying to brag or saying I'm not deal or whatever, but I'm just saying I didn't see a lot of people with that banner. And then you can see it on my video on my YouTube that I put up. So, and then you can see the banner. And then basically I had like over 20 matches, and I'm 18-2. The first match I lost was playing with Chad. I was playing it with Nash, and went against a Ryu. I lost. The next match I lost was I was playing as Chun-Li. I lost against a Bison. No, it wasn't Bison. I think it was either Ryu or Bison. I can't remember. And that was like the first time I played Chun-Li. I mean, online is smooth as far as I didn't see any lag at all, or if noticeable lag. Because remember, you're always going to have latency. Period. But I didn't see any noticeable lag. I didn't see no playing underwater or, felt like I'm swimming. No, I didn't see none of that. So that's good. I think they need to clean up the UI as far as the graphical user interface a little bit. It looks, you can tell it's like it's still in alpha stages. Training mode, I really didn't go into training mode. I like where you can set, the dynamics of the training mode. Like you can start off in the corner, either corner. You can start off mid-screen. You can start centering the screen. You can set up, you can train, you can get it into the point where you can train out certain situations or scenarios. I did like that. As far as dizzy, man, people get dizzy quick, and you could do hella damage. I like that too. No one frame links felt good. Backdash and Line Invisible, that felt great. As far as gameplay, playing people getting exposed. People getting exposed right now, and this is only beta. Nobody knows nothing. People are filling out, but a lot of people is playing the characters like they're playing Street Fighter 4. You can't do that, man. If you started off as a Street Fighter 4 player and then play 2, 3, then play 2, Third Strike, even the first game, it's gonna be a stiff learning curve. It's gonna be a stiff learning curve. I mean, it's gonna be a very stiff learning curve. If Street Fighter 4 is your first game, it's gonna be a strict learning curve. So, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Like, you can look in the video, like, people doing collarbone breaker on Wake Up. With Ryu, Chun's doing neutral air roundhouse. Bison players trying to do cross up forwards. That don't work, man. It work if it doesn't work. That Street Fighter 4 gimmick bullshit doesn't work, man. No, this is a totally new game. You better have some strict good Okazami, some footsies, and some good fundamental defensive play, because you in a world of hurt for real. Like, oh, and then my personal favorite, the Ryu jumping up with air-to-air medium, strong medium punch. Like, I was looking like, this dude, is he really gonna do that against Birdie? Get scooped. Like, come on, man. So, can't wait till this game come out. A lot of people gonna get exposed, very much so. This doesn't cater to the handicaps of the novice players. You have to play me straight up. You have to defend straight up. I mean, it felt weird and refreshing at the same time when I was playing as Ryu and my roundhouse was punished off a block. I was like, wow, I ain't seen that in years. Like this dude really punished my roundhouse after he blocked it. Wow, I ain't seen that in over 10 years. That felt good. And it felt bad because I did it. But, I was like, wow, he did really block me. Okay. But, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be real interesting. This game, as far as my verdict, I like it. It's Street Fighter. I like it. I like all the Street Fighters. I like King of Fighters in SNK games more than Street Fighters. But, it's Street Fighter. I like Street Fighter games. it's too early or too soon. I'm not gonna be like, oh, it's better than 4. No. I mean, it has the potential to be better than 4. I mean, certain stuff, the certain meta game and a certain game mechanics is better than 4 right now, but we got to see. We got to see what the full cast look like. We got to see if they're going to add anything. We're going to see if they deduct anything. We're going to see if they redact anything, nerf anything, buff anything. So it's too soon to say if this is going to be the end all or better than Street Fighter 4. But right now, potentially has the possibility to be better than 4. But we'll see. We'll see. But I enjoyed it last night. I enjoyed playing it. So we'll see. What else? I don't know. Like I said, we'll definitely see the outcome and find out what's going on with it or whatnot. But from what I played 2 hours of Street Fighter 5 last night, and I enjoyed it immensely. Tonight I might play some more if I be able to get in. So, I mean, but yesterday and the day before yesterday, a lot of people was going crazy. Alex Valle was having problems, man. As far as like, he almost had a mental breakdown because he wanted to play it so bad. You know, people were saying uninstall, reinstall, which I did. Didn't work. People were saying you gotta press the X button real hard about 3 or 4 times. Some people said you gotta alternate pressing this button, that button. I'm like, well, you get in, you get in. You don't, you don't. But I know what the error codes is. The error 2121007 means that there's too many people on the server, meaning that the server's filled up. 100003 error means that there's an error trying to log into the server. Is a problem as far as you stuck in the press any button loop. And then I forgot what the other error. It was a third error. The third error was just that you were dropping packets, or the sync didn't happen. This is straight from Capcom. They tweeted out all the errors, so that's about it about that. So it was just, you know, if you got a chance to play, then leave a comments and tell me how you feel about the game. If you didn't get a chance to play and want to play, and you don't have a PlayStation 4, I suggest you go over somebody's house that do have a PlayStation 4 and at least give it a shot. I mean, give it a whirl. Tell me how you feel about it. Alright, I'm about to go back to work, but I just want to do this little video on my break to tell you how I felt about Street Fighter 5. Alright. Late.